Hello, and welcome again to Effective Financial Solutions. We're talking about the 6 ways of getting out of debt, and this time we're going to be talking about debt settlement. Now, debt settlement and debt negotiation are the same thing. It's the process of negotiating with your creditors to reach a settlement on what you owe. For example, let's say you originally owe $10,000 on a credit card. Debt negotiation, we would bring it down to, say, $4,000, and you would pay that $4,000 and be done with the bill. Now, the way this is done is that our clients, rather than paying their creditors, take the money and set it aside each month, accumulate enough money to be able to reach a settlement and pay it off with one of their creditors. Now, let's go over the pros of debt settlement. First, you can get out of debt faster. It's 2 to 4 years depending on how much money you're able to set aside each month. Second, you work within your budget, not what the creditors want. Third, it's not bankruptcy. Fourth, the debt settlement companies work for you. The debt consolidation companies, the nonprofit companies, actually work for the banks and credit card companies because that's where they get most of their money. With debt settlement companies, they work for you because you pay them. They don't get any money from the credit card companies or the banks. Fifth, you approve all settlements before payment. And most of the time this is done in writing, so you get to review the whole transaction and approve it and say it's okay to pay the creditors and pay the debt settlement companies. All right, let's look at the cons. First, you could be sued. All right, but the truth is this: it doesn't happen that much. It's not something that the banks and credit card companies want to do with their customers. It's not a great idea to be suing your customers and expect to get more customers. So what we've found is that less than 2% of all of our creditors that we have sue our clients. Besides that, even if it does go to the attorney, settlements can be made with those lawyers. Second, you have bad credit. Well, honestly, if you're in a debt situation where you're even looking at this webinar, more than likely you have bad credit as it is. So here's the situation. Do you handle your bad credit and continue not being able to pay your creditors or having a difficult time paying your creditors? Or do you take care of your debt and then take care of the credit? And the approach is usually, let's take care of the debt, let's get out of debt, and then let's worry about the credit and fixing that up. Debt settlement's not for everyone. You must be willing to disagree with the regular game plan by your creditors. And that game plan is monthly payments with a high interest rate with debt that goes on and on and on. Fourth, you may have to pay tax for the amount you saved. This doesn't happen all the time. The best way to find out is to talk to an accountant or to go to the irs.gov website, irs.gov, and put in 1099-C form in the search category. And you can read about that particular form that creditors will send out. The truth is, if you owe more money than you have assets, more than likely you won't be paying that tax. Next, creditors could call you, especially first 6 months, and that's just absolutely true. If you're working with a good debt settlement company, they will work with you and help you with your creditors. All right, let's discover what your options are. If you need help now, I will give you a free, private, confidential debt consultation. Everybody's debt situation is different. You may need help discovering your best way out of debt. That's exactly what I'll do for you. There is no obligation. So call today toll free. The number is 866-998-5551, extension 103. Leave us your name, phone number, debt amount, and the best time to contact you. We will give you a call within 24 hours. Again, that number is 866-998-5551, extension 103. If you need to leave us a message, leave your name, phone number, debt amount, and the best time to contact you. And we will give you a call within 24 hours. Okay, we'll talk to you again soon.